Hello, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, water signs. Welcome to your reading for the 13th until the 18th of May. We're going to be looking at some current energies that you might be experiencing and how that might be going to play out in the next few months or so. And as always, please take what resonates and discard the rest. And also remember that if other meanings for you come up with the images of these cards, please drop that down and do some journaling or anything else that you feel appropriate for those images. And yeah, we're going to call in the archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and any other collectives or consciousnesses that, would like to be part of this reading, and also calling on and acknowledging our higher selves too as we go through the reading and looking at these images and contemplating the concepts and ideas as well. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, let's just grab now a couple of cards to just see. So currently we're having the Ace of Swords and the Temperance. Wow. This is like an inspiration or an awareness or an epiphany about some sort of alchemical process that you're doing, or something about you being in flow. And it's also to do with your expansion of consciousness as well. This is like the pure awareness, light of awareness to the Ace of Swords. High consciousness. This is really awesome. Let's look and see, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, what you are doing with this energy right now. That's kind of cool. At the moment, wow. Yep, you are acknowledging it. It's something that's, your higher self, almost like your soul star, crown chakra. There's something about higher consciousness here. Look at that. And you are feeling abundant. You're kind of feeling like you're this, you're between, water is also a symbol of the subconscious. So it's like, if we can consider the conscious and the subconscious, it's like you are becoming your own intermediary between your own conscious mind and your subconscious. But you're also looking at earth connection, that being Pentacles, suit of earth. So you're also feeling grounded. And this is looking incredible. Let's just have a look at your, I'd like to see what's going to happen with this reading. Your short-term goal, okay, none other than the Ten of Cups. So there's some beautiful emotions that you're looking to kind of create. You're wanting to create some beautiful emotional abundance, and also this beautiful feeling of being part of a group or a community, or feeling happy within your family connections, with your friends. And yeah. Actually, when I see this card, it's also, I always look at these cups up here and I think, okay, the people aren't holding the cups, but I know that they're still having a good time. But I always think that, are these like spirit guides, or are these the higher consciousness energies? And perhaps one of them is our own higher self. So certainly water signs, I'm thinking that you are wanting to, experience a beautiful, inspirational and uplifting divine connection with your spirit guides, also your higher self, but also with the people around you, because it's like a universal abundance, if I can say that. Let's look at what you bring to the table in terms of your, talent, skills, gifts and abilities. In this, the Ace of Swords, this is like a new level of awareness. So it's something new's come in. And okay, wow. Page of Pentacles, which is just gorgeous because you are ready, willing and able to step into this higher frequency. Look at that light. We have the like white light here. We have rainbow lights, like those colors of transformation and of like, acknowledging chakras. You have connection to higher realms. You have groundedness, very similar to the Queen of Pentacles here. But it's like what you're bringing is a really heartfelt, because this is being held at the heart. It's a heartfelt, and almost in the throat chakra as well. You're really wanting to communicate and about these new experiences. And look at these beautiful high frequency beings here. They're fairies as well. And it's even looking like children. So you're bringing like this childlike energy of purity and purity of intention to the table. It's just lovely. Let's look at your opportunity, but the willingness to learn and to expand into new vistas and horizons, both in the third dimensional and above. Let's look at your an opportunity actually that might be coming in. Okay. So I cannot believe it, but the Eight of Swords has appeared in, I feel like, I'm not sure if it was appeared for fire signs, but this has pretty much appeared, maybe not earth sign. It's appeared twice before now. So, and this could just be an opportunity for you to go within, or it's an opportunity that's going to come up for you to break yourself free if you feel like you are restricted. But from my mind, from what I'm looking at here, is that you're not really feeling restricted at the moment, but perhaps you are. I'm not really sure. We shall keep looking, and we might clarify this card as well. But this could be an opportunity for you to go within, to really do that withdrawal of the senses. I'm not saying that you do this for your whole life. I just mean during your meditations, engaging in some sense withdrawal meditation and really just tapping into that third eye and your higher consciousness. Possibly. Okay. We will clarify that card too, and it could have several different meanings in this context. And it depends on what resonates for you, okay? Spirit, so a perspective or how you're thinking and feeling about this, and it's like you're awakening, and it's like you are aware of it. So you are feeling that there's an opening, like you're experiencing and feeling an opening mentally and emotionally. Okay, you are tuning into the energies, so you are sensing these energies and the higher frequencies, and you're sensing how your form is being affected, and that you're probably releasing things. Okay, because awakening is also about releasing. It's about letting go as much as it is about stepping into the new. Okay. And it's like you are welcoming that. You know it's an awakening, and you're definitely feeling that. Let's look at something like some energies around you. And here we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so that energy of communication, perhaps speaking out, perhaps, but being active. So it's actively speaking, communicating. And it can be using more that logical reasoning mind. So, yeah, but I mean, you have the Ace of Swords here. So this is about, the awareness. So it's almost like this can also be a card of awareness, but action. So action with awareness. Okay. And direction. Clear communication. There can also be an element of an energy of curiosity with that card. So you're coming into it with curiosity as well, but also this determination for, this is like a sword of truth. Sorry, that just came into my mind. It's about your personal truth as well, moving into your truth and authenticity. And this is going to happen, in the near future. Let's look at another energy that you might be like longer term. Okay, here we have mastery. Okay, Queen of Swords, water of air. So it's mastering of the heart and mind. And you're literally going to be, this is like the idea or the energy, and this is you holding that. See that sword? You are holding that sword, embodying the energy itself and being that in the world. And I just have chills because water signs, you are going from this, like this is, that learning and putting it into action. And here you are mastering it. This is your aim. It's like you're sensing the energy here. Okay, sorry, that's the Queen of Pentacles. You are really kind of embodying that beautiful emotional support, love, unconditional love and abundance. And here you're just going from strength to strength. You're literally, I'm just going to say, it looks very Atlantean to me. It looks like Atlantean. I don't know if that resonates with any of you. But water signs, if you have previously felt as though you have been like in the 3rd D, you know, you've been perhaps going from thing to thing and not being able to decide on what you're doing because, you know, and water signs are being, you know, typically considered to be flighty, or they can't commit and they're just going from one thing to the other, yada, yada. If I can just say that you are going to be getting so effing clear that you basically be blowing your own mind, like you will be knocking your own socks off as to how freaking clear you're going to be. Let's look at like your purpose will be so freaking clear. I'm getting chills right now. Let's look at this. Just going to pull this last card here to see what, and we might grab some clarification cards as well. So, you know, this is an energy that's saying that, you know, what you can expect. Now I'm going to get some clarification on this. So this is talking about the 9 of Swords. So this is actually a card of, the 9 is typically a transition number. Okay. So it's almost like, you know, here you are, you know, in the higher frequency realms. And this is perhaps someone in like lower frequency, or some people that you know perhaps. And it could be that they either, this sounds a little bit negative, but it might be that the energy is of such that it might not be something, they might not be evolving to the same, at the same rate and in the same kind of area as what you are evolving. Okay, so it might be that there's this bit of a separation going on between, and it's going to cause you, obviously it's going to cause some confusion and anxiety, but yeah, that is particularly, I get it now. This is what, okay. So if having this newfound connection, okay, you decide to not act on it. This is one interpretation of the flow. We're going to look at another one in a minute. If you decide to not act on that in some small way, you know, you only have to do something small over time, and you know, it has effect. If you completely denial of it, okay, what you can expect is that, you know, if you're in denial of this, okay, you can expect that it's going to lead to more uncertainty, and that because your soul wants to evolve and there are others around you that perhaps are evolving at a different rate and they might be at a different stage, that if you don't get some clarity and some acceptance and understanding around that and move into your own higher frequency, you're going to feel like you have to be dragged down to the lower frequencies, or that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, now another interpretation of this is that I think I need to get a clarification card for that. Let's just do that. Because you have this, you know, you have this newfound connection to spirit here. Okay. So another interpretation or outcome of that 9 of Swords, Spirit. Let's just get some clarification on the 9 of Swords for an alternate timeline for that. Because you have this here. Okay, this is the longer term goal, right? This is your ultimate eventuality, okay? And it might just be that between now and then that you might experience this, okay? This thing of where you feel like you're on a different kind of vibe, you're a different energy than perhaps it might be one particular person that's close to you, or perhaps a couple of people that are around you. So let's just, yeah, we do need to get some clarification and aka or suggestions for the Nine of Swords here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we do need to get something for Nine of Swords because we need to just... Okay. The first sword that's clarified the Nine of Wands is sorry, the first card that's clarifying the Nine of Swords is the Eight of Wands. So that is saying for you to take, fairly soon, for you to take some action in the realm of your spiritual quest. In particular, what this means for you, this alchemical, going with the flow, getting into your flow, creating balance, perhaps also your spirit connection, your balance of harmony of mind, body, okay, emotion and feeling. What is it that you're going to be doing to take some action, okay, in that area? Because, yeah, here we go. It's almost like, you know, the Nine of Swords is doubled up here. So, you know, the thoughts are going to, it's almost like saying, yeah, you need to put down the swords of all of the thoughts and anxiety and really do some spiritual work. Okay, what is your spirit? And try, when we say spiritual, we don't mean doing the intellect. We mean doing something that is with the senses, okay, 5 senses, or doing something with your hands, doing something creative, which might be artistic, which might be just to the tune of getting some paints, a big sheet of paper, just doing some finger paints, okay. It might be, if you want to do something semi-intellectual, you could look at writing out your dreams. So it's about anything that's going to be subconscious, your deeper things that are within. And yeah, I mean, the other thing too is that if this is a card about you voluntarily going into meditation, doing some higher consciousness work, okay, it could even be that if the boundaries are not in place, or sorry, yeah, if you're not truly giving yourself permission to do this, is that a part of you doesn't want to partake of it and a part of it does. So it's about really aligning yourself. Or it could be that you're dealing with another energy that is, you know, not conducive to you doing your meditation here, if that scenario resonates. And then basically you might need to just look at, let's just clarify the Eight of Swords, for goodness sakes. We will be grabbing a Water Temple Oracle card for you as well at the end. But, I mean, in the near future-ish, probably within the next 3 months, you know, I think this new higher consciousness energy is going to come in and you're going to feel like it's a really balancing energy. That's what I'm getting from that as well. And it will probably, you know, you'll have an opportunity to step out of any self-limitation. Yeah, because the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Cups. So you will literally, either you're in meditation here looking at this, trying to decide, or you will be breaking out of this and reaching for one or more of those cups of opportunities for your creative, intuitive and spiritual endeavors. Let's just have a look at the Judgment card as well. We might just clarify that too. So this is your awakening. I mean, it's fairly self-explanatory, but I'm just going to get an idea of how you're feeling about that, because that could have... Okay, yeah. So we have the Ten of Swords. So you're coming to the end. So the Judgment's clarified by the Ten of Swords. So I'm getting the feeling that water signs, that you've been either in work, or a lot of your life has been to do with in the realm of thought, whether that's communicating, whether that's you know, communicating with others, perhaps writing, maybe doing stuff with technology, doing things to do with, did I say writing? Communicating and thinking a lot. Perhaps you are like in management or something like that. And it's almost like you are looking to, this is what you've come into realization of, is the feminine. Okay, you are actively trying to bring in your divine feminine. And here you are in the long term. You have combined your divine feminine and your divine masculine. So I kind of get what's happening now. Because sometimes when we are overly in the masculine, okay, we're over in analysis, okay, it's like what we need to inject more into that is more feeling, more cups energy, more inspiration, more creativity, more receptivity, more self-care, okay, more self-love, right, more unconditional self-love. Because I feel like if this is an internal energy, it's almost like just that tendency to fall back into a lot of overthinking. Now, I'm not saying that you will fall back into overthinking, okay? This is just a scenario, if you will, that the way to mitigate this is to, this could also be a card of action. So doing something physical that gives you a lift will help you with the overthinking, okay, the over anxiety, as well as doing something creative, spiritual, or uplifting, or creative, intuitive and spiritual, that will take you out of, I mean, you have 2 Nine of Swords here. So, you know, water signs, and I get like many of us water signs have indulged in over-intellectualization as a means to cope with, you know, having our intuition not valued in this world and our creativity, okay? Intellectualization is a classic defense mechanism because it fits into the realm of things, doesn't it? If you learn a lot of things, it's like, well, I can spend my time studying. But could you spend your time doing your creative, original art form and, you know, doing the deep intuitive and spiritual activities and have that recognized in the 3rd dimensional world? No. But now, because of the higher frequencies that are coming in, the tables are turning. So it's really a case of just taking a deep breath, water signs, because you've realized that, hey, you are of the water here, but you're also of the earth. You've actually got this. I mean, you've got a grip on it, okay? You know, you basically got, you probably got a more of an understanding than someone that, say, is very rooted in 3rd dimensional. If you're a water sign, you've already got, this is within you, okay? So it's really a case of your spiritual and creative and emotional things coming forward. It's time to set yourself free. You know, it's time to not have to feel like you've got to bind yourself up in this intellectual kind of shell or this intellectual mask. I'm not saying you can't be that, okay? But bring all this in as much as you can. And then guess what? You come out of it at the other side. Boom. Right? You come here full power, feminine and masculine. And guess what? It's a far cry from this. And water signs, do not despair, because, you know, you've got this, you've got your sword of truth, which is literally at the start here is your current energy. You found that, okay? You've literally found it at the bottom of the ocean in a shipwreck, which is in your subconscious. You have dug deep and you have found it, and you have coming to the surface going, holy, keep going. Okay, this is what, and Water Temple Oracle, right. These readings are being extended. Sorry. Water Temple Oracle of water signs. Okay. This just flipped upright, and it just comes straight into my view, and I'm going to go with it because it says, Water Temple Devotion. I bow to the sacred water of life. And you know what? We're going to read that because, wow, I don't know how I turned straight to that in 2 seconds. How did that happen? So the words are dedicate, embody, and practice. And this is about you embodying the spiritual, creative, and intuitiveness that you are, okay? The element of water represents unity. We are all one, flowing to and from the same source. On festival days in Bali, the community comes together as one. It is a colourful sight to behold. Baskets of vibrant fruit, flowers, and intoxicating incense adorn the temples and line the streets. Okay, I'm just going to see what the message is. Hang on a minute. Okay. Sorry, I just haven't read this book that often. Let's just go back one little page. Oh my goodness. Apologies. Okay, so the message of this card says, become one with universal love through dedicated spiritual practice. And, you know, creative and intuitive as well. Sacred ceremony enhances clarity, harmony, and your connection to spirit. And that can be your own personal ritual, okay, a sacred ceremony. When you embody spirit, you embrace the everlasting soul within. We are human and divine, a body temple and an eternal spirit. The body houses infinite wisdom, pleasure, and endless possibilities. You can experience deep bliss by developing a meaningful relationship with yourself as a human expression of the divine. Bless your sacredness through heartfelt ritual and celebration. And look at this card here. Heartfelt celebration. Okay. Water signs, this is what you have. And I think it's just a matter of when it comes to that overthinking and the ego, like overanalyzing and stuff, is to really carve out some time for yourself and bring back into balance that intellect with balancing it with some spiritual feeling, some creative inspiration, some intuitive hunches, endeavors, maybe some automatic writing or something or just prayer. The wands are the energy of the spirit. So it's really urging you it's not like you have to do lots of things, but to quickly start doing something, okay, fairly soon in those areas. And here we have the beautiful cups. So these are, at your disposal, and they are, inspiration, love, creativity, intuition, spirituality, source connection, balance, harmony, peace, bliss, what have you. Okay, so that's really gorgeous. And water temple, and you can do that. See how she's got her hands here. You can actually do a heart meditation too, but just remember, you have this. That is that beautiful combination of divine masculine and divine feminine. That's what I have for you, water signs. Apologise, this reading has gone on quite long. Anyway, have a lovely day, a fantastic week, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.